What's up, big caballers? We're gonna make another character today. What up, big caballers? Um, we're back again. We're going to make another Pathfinder 2 character build. We're very happy with the recent decisions by Watsy and company, but we are not going to abandon the other creators and their systems, and we're not going to abandon our own projects. So, while we are keeping a cautiously optimistic outlook towards the recent news, we're still moving forward with other things and seeing how it all plays out. In the meantime, and moving forward, more Pathfinder 2 builds. So let's get into it. Core rulebook only still. And continue. Again, we don't know the adventure's name yet because we will let the character inform that as the process goes along. We'll choose an ancestry. What do we want to do today? And we're not gonna, let the kind of common tropes define what class and backgrounds and stuff we do based on the ancestry we choose. A gnome doesn't have to be a wizard or a whatever. A dwarf doesn't have to be a burly axe swinging guy from underneath the mountain. We can be whatever we want to be. So what do we want to be? Let's start off with an elf. Let's be an elf today. Ability boosts in dexterity, intelligence, and free. Constitution flaw. Low light vision. 30 feet speed. 6 hit dice. Accept. Local folder. Background. I'm not going to read down through all of these just because you don't want just a list of everything that you can read as I'm scrolling down it. At some point, we're going to do some of these on a live stream so that we can let someone else help me make these decisions. If we get a large enough audience to do that, then we will definitely do that. We would know that by you all leaving comments saying that you would be interested in such things. If there's enough interest, then we'll do it. And if not, we won't force it upon you. So what is our elf? Have you seen anything that you would have jumped at if this was a live stream? What is our elf? Our elf is an emissary. Maybe. As a diplomat or messenger, you travel to lands far and wide, communicating with new people and forming alliances where you're stock and trade. Choose 2 ability boosts. One has to be intelligence or charisma. The other one is free. You're trained on society skill and lore skill related to the city you visited, related to one city you visited often. You gain the multilingual skill feat. Alright, let's do it. What class is our emissary? Bard would make sense. A champion would make sense. A cleric would make sense. Monk, maybe. Ranger. Rogue, if you build it the right way. That sounds interesting. You are skilled and opportunistic, using your sharp wits and quick reactions. You take advantage of your opponent's missteps and strike where it hurts most. You play a dangerous game, seeking thrills and testing your skills, and likely don't care much for any laws that happen to get in your way. While the path of every rogue is unique and riddled with danger, the one thing that you all share in common is a breadth of depth of your skills. Dexterity, perception expert, saving throws and fortitude, reflex and will, skill, stealth, of course, training one or more skills determined by your rogue's racket. Okay, let's try that. We're going to have a roguish emissary. We're going to have to select his roguish racket at some point. In the meantime, heritage. Whisper elf. What is a whisper elf? Your ears are finely tuned, able to detect even the slightest whispers of sound. That would be handy. As long as you can hear normally, you can use the seek action to sense undetected creatures in a 60-foot cone instead of a 30-foot cone. You also gain a +2 circumstance bonus to locate undetected creatures that you could not. What is a seer elf? You have the inborn ability to detect and understand magical phenomena, and you can cast the detect magic cantrip as an arcane. Also useful as an emissary who's a rogue, who's probably kind of spy-y. Yep, I think that's the one. Ancestry feat. Unwavering mean. Your mystic control and meditation allows you to resist external influences upon your consciousness. Whenever you are affected by a mental effect that lasts at least 2 rounds, you can reduce the duration by 1 round. You still require natural sleep, but you treat your saving throws against effects that would cause you to fall asleep as 1 degree of success better. Only affects sleep effects, not against any other forms of falling unconscious. Elven lore. You study the traditional elven arts, learning about arcane magic and the world around you. You gain the trained proficiency rank in arcana and nature. What is forlorn? Elven lore. Elven lore it is. Class feat. Trap finder. If you're a spy guy, you're going to need trap finding. And what was this? The skill feat. It's additional lore. Focus a new field. Choose an additional lore skill subcategory you become trained in. At 3rd, 7th, and 15th levels, you gain additional skill. Increase supply. Special. You can select this feat more than once. Each time you must select a new subcategory of lore and gain additional skill increases to that subcategory for the listed levels. Courtly graces. Trained society. You were raised among the nobility or have learned proper etiquette and bearing, allowing you to present yourself and yeah, that's the one. Roguish racket. Scoundrel racket. You use fast talking, flattery, and silver tongue to avoid danger and escape tricky situations. You might be a grifter or con artist traveling from place to place with a new story or scheme. Your racket is also ideal for certain reputable professions, like barrister, diplomat, or politician. Emissary is a diplomat. When you successfully feint, the target is flat-footed against melee attacks. You attempt against it until the end of your next turn. What? When you successfully feint, the target... Okay. You successfully try a feint, and then the target is flat-footed against melee attacks. You attempt against it until the end of your next turn. That's... Next turn. That's impressive. On a critical success, the target is flat-footed against all melee attacks until the end of your next turn, not just yours. You're trained in deception and diplomacy. You can choose charisma as your key ability score. That's what we're going to do. Ability boosts. We're going to need intelligence and dexterity and charisma and wisdom. Look at all those skills. 10 skills. Holy cow. Crafting because spy people MacGyver things. Also need to intimidate when you need to. Going to need to know some occultism. You're going to have to be a performer. Probably should know some religion and how to act around certain religions. Probably should know how to pick somebody's pocket. 2 remaining. Gotta know how to survive. 1 more skill remaining. Okay, you should be athletical. Another skill. Okay, nature it is. Another skill. Okay, medicine it is. Do I have all the skills? I do. I have all the skills. A very skillful emissary. Holy cow. Sneak attack and surprise attack. Multilingual. Alright. Alright. I have a hero point. Class DC 16. Armor class is 15 with 13 hit points. Fortitude, reflex, and will bonuses. Okay. Add weapons. Things that I am proficient in. Huh. What kind of weapon would an elven emissary use? a short sword, I guess, right? So we have a short sword, which is +6 to hit, 1d6 +3 to damage. I'm guessing that's how that works. We'll see. We'll add another weapon. Just a regular dagger. We want to buy it. Yes, we do. And we need some sort of innocuous ranged weapon that a spy emissary would use. Huh. Huh. Darts, I think. Or blowgun with poison. I'm sure there's a way that I can work poison into this, huh? If anybody knows, if I haven't found it by the end of this, leave it in the comments, because we're going to try that. +5 to hit and just 1. Huh. Gear. Add gear. Rogue kit. Would it be a rogue kit? I guess it would be a rogue kit. Seems reasonable. Anything else that we need? We need blowgun darts. We do need them. We want to buy them. We got 10 of them. Caltrops. Have some fine clothing. Also probably have some traveling clothing. What else? Healer's tools? Maybe. Disguise kit? Maybe. Lanterns, locks, magnifying glass, manacles. Huh. I cannot afford the scholarly journal for 6 gold pieces. Definitely can't afford 20 gold pieces. Infiltrators picks. You need thieves' tools to pick locks or disable devices using the thievery skill. Infiltrator thieves' tools add a +1 item bonus to checks to pick locks and disable devices. Okay. We should have that. Yeah. I think that should do it. Skills. All the skills. I have the detect magic cantrip. But I can add more. I've got the stuffs. The arcana skill. Yep, no pets. Offense, short sword, dagger, blowgun. Dagger, rapier. Oh, they start me off with a dagger and a rapier. Well, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of the dagger, get rid of the rapier. We got a short sword, a dagger, and a blowgun. That's what we're rolling with. And some leather armor. No shield. Alright. So that takes us all the way down to level 2, which we're not going to do. So what is our unknown Elven Emissary Adventurer's name? Do we want to make it an elfy name? Like I have one elf named oh, sorry. Velief Lefiev. What do we just want to name it? Bob. What kind of name does our emissary have? It's an emissary, so for important people, so you would want to have an important sounding name. And if you're Elvish, it should be an Elvy name. So Thaliel. Valathian. Thaliel Valathian. Sounds like an important elfish person, right? Alright. Thaliel. Whose friends call him Faye. This brings up a whole new list of things to talk about this character. But we're not going to. We're going to cut this off right here and keep a short one. Short-ish, comparatively speaking, compared to what we usually do. So, thank you, Caballers. Let me know what you think of our emissary build. And, do that algorithm dance. Like, share, subscribe, comment, engage. Make the algorithm think that they should put it in front of other people. See ya.